up, bro?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Well, we know the rumor mill is always active at this point of the season, Richard. For players, what's it like being mentioned in trade talks?
It can be a blow to your confidence, and it can also make you lose a little trust in your organization. You just have to remind yourself it's not personal.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Wagner, and it's Cole in at the 2 spot. Here's Hall. Goodness, what a play! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now the Rockets with it. 4-point game. Outside, Woolridge. Pass to Delgado. Brings home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Hall. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. Pass to Delgado. Offline with his 3. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. New York now working with the new shot clock. There's the 3, and there it is again from him. Shot good from Hall. Hall's got 9 points.
Out to a hot start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Mavericks.
Yeah, saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
For Houston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Shepard with the ball. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there. And
Look out! Look out!
now that's how you finish.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. New York leading by 6. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Cole, that's good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. .144 left in the first quarter. Pass to Delgado. It's rebounded by New York. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they're on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And there it is for him.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
107 left in the first. Rockets trail by 7. Shoots from the high post. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Delgado's got 11 points.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
From deep three-point territory. From way out there.
And it drops. Okay. This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off. Strong and her teammate. Makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
The Knicks making a switch here. Cole's checked in. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip. Down the floor.
Here's Hall. Scores after the quick crossover. Hall's got 23 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Hilliard. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of off. New York making a change here. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. We've got Keefe, and it's Shepard in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Pass to Washburn. Here's O'Connor, and he banks in the layup. O'Connor's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laforce.
Thanks, Will. Big Dog in their last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And it's only their first turnover here, so they've done a great job of protecting the rock.
And that's a block right there. He puts that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Woolridge is checked in for Shepard. The three. Hall, that's good. Hall's got 31 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Delgado. And the reception is Hall. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And so George Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coaches. Going to take a few minutes to regroup. And go over the strategy. Wagner's checked in for New York. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. Number one, the Knicks.
Well, over this last stretch, they looked very confident at the offensive end. And when your shooters are feeling it like that, oh, look out.
Here's Delgado. Another miss by Houston.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Get it. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time. Because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
Shot clock at 6.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Hall. They immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. And he goes in for the dunk.
That That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Woolridge, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The Rio, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Delgado. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Delgado's got 6 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's New York out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break.
This is a finely tuned offense. They're pushing the action while staying disciplined.
Yeah, their scores are in the right places, taking smart shots. The other side, not so much.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Okay, time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York let me know the status. The knee did bend backwards, and he confirmed it was hyperextended. Doesn't appear to be any significant ligament damage at this time. They've made the call that they feel it's okay for him to play. And even though there's a moderate recovery time, he's also confident at the moment to be back on the floor.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation around this, as always, when dealing with injuries.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. Wagner is out there with Big Dog, and it's Hernandez in at the small forward position. Good on the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Rockets trail by 20. Woolridge left side. Pass to Delgado. Rejected by Hall. Puts up a deep three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Pickett. Woolridge, the pass to, and the shot goes in.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's a look at some of the stats for him. The Knicks leading by 20. Pass to Hall from deep three-point territory. Rebounded by Pickett.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Delgado. Carries it from three-point range. Delgado's got 25 points.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Here's Hall for the three. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Back to you.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Rockets trail by 21. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Delgado's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's Hall. And the drive.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Pass to Delgado. To the middle. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he puts his signature on that slam, fellas.
As he usually does. You're right, Greg. That kind of elevation, Clark, is his bread and butter.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Rhodes needs a moment to talk things over. And the Rockets making a change here. Hilliard's checked in. Let's pop over to our 2K leaderboard to see which power forwards and centers have had the most productive last month offensively. Take a look at Big Dog, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
He is so polished offensively. In the low post. I mean, even when the defense collapses, he's got guys all around, and he finds a way to put the ball in the basket. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And it's sent back by Hall. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. That one drops for him.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Woolridge, the pass to Shepard. Here's Delgado. Puts up a three. O'Connor grabs the board.
And sometimes on defense, you just get lucky.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Hands it from downtown.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Hall. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
And here is Woolridge. With 4 seconds on the clock.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? And so it's the New York Knicks holding a very comfortable. And one. Call the Rockets. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
They've got Saroff, and it's Hilliard in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Rockets have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Saroff can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Hall. Here's
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Saroff. They need this. Sinks the three-pointer. Saroff's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show. Some fire and keep defending. He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Pass to Keith. Here's Pickett. Houston moving the ball around. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Here's Hall. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Rockets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Houston's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. There's the pick. Pass to Delgado. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Delgado's got 18 points now here in the 2nd half. 1:30 left to play on dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Big Dog.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Fires from way out. He got it! Goodness. Wow, way outside!
When in doubt, just do something spectacular.
Pass to Hilliard. They set the screen. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep 3-point territory. Hall, no good. Here is Keith. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Hall, that's good.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. So long, everyone.
Night empty.
I never into the high school moments like Tony. No. Hey, ready, MP?
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another. Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation. I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Now, New York starting five. And it's Washburn in at the three, the small forward.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Harris outside. It's Thompson, high post. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And the basket is good.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Hall. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Harris passes to Augustine. And a nice finish on the layup.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Thompson outside. Pass to Malwatch. Oh, he jams it straight down.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Launches it from deep. And Hall gets it to go. Hall's got 10 points in the game. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
The crossover.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Harris outside. Pass to Moore. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Washburn.
Well, the defense should consider themselves there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And the shot goes in. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at Phoenix. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Seeing where the Knicks are, they've been on a roll, victorious in their last 5 outings, really showing up their #1 seed status. The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Wolf. The rebound by Hall.
Now, that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Harris. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. And that one, good.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Knicks leading by 4. Fires from way outside. And it's Harris with a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Basket's good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Wagner, and it's Washburn in at small forward. No good with a layup.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Ewing. Here's Washburn. It's so New York ends up going with a whole new group. Suns trail by 11. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, well, Big Dog in their last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. When passing he did. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
The Suns clear it. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Thompson passes to Moore. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender. Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
17 seconds left in the second. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. No luck on that one. Here's Hall. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's New York closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
Electric Ja on the move. I'll tell you something, his new teammates are probably more excited than anyone about this.
Yeah, they don't have to play against him anymore and chase him around. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Knicks.
I like what they're doing in transition, pushing the pace, getting up court before the defense gets set, just like I used to do.
Well, little revisionist history. All right, though. Okay. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Ted, so many different offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks off of screens.
I love the .5 offenses, in and out of the hands, moving the ball fast.
No doubt about it, very difficult to defend.
They've got Thompson, and it's Malawach in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Now here's Augustine. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Augustine's got 7 points in the game.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Price. No points yet. Pass to Hernandez. New York again can't hit.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Malawach. Outside Augustine. For the tie. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. It's very unfortunate, and the coach is going to have something to say about that.
The Knicks have gone 0 for 3. start the second half. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Phoenix on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Oh, a really deep three that time. Hall's got 25 points.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Woo.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Puts up a deep three. And again, New York with the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Harris. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Malowich. Malowich has got 12 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Hall. And again, New York with the triple.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
1:57 left in the third quarter. That one's good by Moore.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And Hall gets it to go. Hall's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Outside Augustine. Second chance effort. And the basket by Malowich. Malowich has got 6 here in the quarter.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
And it's Hall missing.
You gotta love how they've been. Crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Moore shot is off.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Lets the three fly. Sends it home from three-point land. Hall's got 36 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now Harris. Here's Augustine. There's the drive. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. He's got 9.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Fires away from way outside. Augustine with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Puts up a deep three. Offensive board. Here's Hall. What if it goes? Oh, he got it off in time!
Great awareness.
Whoa! The heave to beat the ball.
And so it's the New York Knicks, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. We've got Jalen Wells, and it's Hall in at the four. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Driving inside, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Suns trail by 11. Now here's Thompson. Harris outside. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. Knicks shooting around 51%. That's a good number. And Hall gets it to go.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wolf. Shot from the low post is good.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Hall. Here he goes. Jams it in off a great move.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 13. Pass to Wolf. Here's Lee. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just to shoot. Wolf. And the three off target. For New York, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Another bucket. Wow. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Point, did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport.
Oh, fuck no.
Greatest player from the DMV.
I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Lecker.
Yeah.
Thompson right side. Outside Harris. Here's Moore. Just in time with the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Going in. And he slams it down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam. Sponsored by AT&T. From 15 feet away, down goes the jumper.
Good heads-up basketball.
Nah, I didn't want to play full court trap.
Fires away from outside. Harris there for the rebound. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Suns. The slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Booyah!
triple. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their
Yeah, this is personal. I'm not. Yeah, I'm definitely ain't playing around. Just let you know they stopped doing that full court shit.
Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Knicks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up...
Yeah. I wasn't playing with y'all.
Big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
With this one all within the books, they set the tone for the first time in meeting between these teams. And even the opposing fans claiming this was a sensational game. They
We had to pick him up. We got Luka. I got my soda. Got my nigga Luka. We traded your ass. Break, do you hear me calling? In the words, no dramas. Do you hear me calling? Can you please tell me why you hang up on me?
My cousin called.
Stop sign.
My cousin called.
What stop sign? Oh yeah, my nigga Luke on the court. My nigga Luke on the court. You got Wemby on the way. Yeah, I might switch scans at this point.